Hey, this is a song for my haters. Yeah, you got me feeling like the greatest, yeah.
Yo, what's going down, everybody? It is Straight Outta Boston here, aka the King of Boston, and today we have episode 3 of the Detroit Pistons Association NBA 2K13, and you can see we're getting it started looking through the trade finder, and I find a deal that I really like here. Tayshaun Prince and Will Bynum for Hedo Turkoglu and a first-round pick, and let me explain why I think this is a good deal. So Tayshaun Prince, 3 years, $21 million left on his contract. Hedo Turkoglu, 1 year, $11 million left on his contract, and I think Will Bynum was like 1 year, $4 million or something. So what I really didn't like was Tayshaun Prince's contract. Now, I'm going to explain to you guys the value of an expiring contract. And you can see the new rotation here, just adding some things and giving Turkoglu some minutes. Nothing really changed. We basically just replaced Prince with Hedo. But anyway, I'll explain to you guys the value of an expiring contract. Now, what the difference between Prince's big contract and Turkoglu's big contract was that Prince's, for next year, I would still have to, pay Prince, $8 million or something like that. But Turkoglu is going to be off my books. So even though it's a bigger contract this year, because I can afford it, it doesn't really matter because I'm going to be able to free up that cap space next year. So I like the fact that it was an expiring contract. Will Bynum I just kind of threw in there because I wanted to give Kim English some more minutes, and I wanted to give Johnny Flynn more minutes, and I just, was seeing if I could piece him together and get something else. And we got a first-round pick out of it, too, and it's the Magic's first-round pick, so that's probably going to be a lottery pick, so we really got a steal in that deal. So I hope you guys understand the value of expiring contracts. If you don't, well, then I don't know what to say. But that's really why I wanted to do that deal. So Turkoglu's contract is expiring. We have a lot of big contracts expiring after this year, like Villanueva's, among others. I can't really remember. But anyway, we have a lot of expiring contracts coming up this year, which is going to give us a lot of cap room, allow us to really do some things in the offseason, which is going to be really fun. So I'm excited for that. But you can see we're getting the game started out with a Greg Monroe assist to Brandon Knight. He's going to hit the 3 there. And you can see we're facing Andrew Bynum and the Philadelphia 76ers this episode. I wanted to face kind of an in-between team, see if we can knock them off. Last episode we faced the Houston Rockets, and we did end up pretty much getting embarrassed. Like, we lost by like 20-something points. We really lost that game in the third quarter. But hopefully we can come out and be stronger this episode. You can see we're starting out with a 7-2 lead. Now it's 9-8. Turkoglu coming around the screen. He's going to find Rodney Stuckey, who's going to pop that in mid-range there. He's going to miss, but Drummond on the rebounds, or Drummond on the boards, and Drummond really had a good game today. He's really doing well. What he thrives in is getting those offensive boards and those putbacks, I've noticed. But he's really looked good so far to start the season. And you can see Drew Holiday with a nice move. Drew Holiday's had a great start to the season so far in real life. Hopefully for Sixers fans he can keep it up. But he's looking like an all-star caliber point guard, averaging like 12 assists per game. So, actually, no, that's a lie. I think he's averaging like 9 or something, but still pretty crazy. Anyway, so, I wanted to get Tayshaun Prince's contract off my salary for the next year or two, and I was pretty successful in that. And the amount of expiring contracts that the Pistons have is actually one of the reasons why I wanted to do the Pistons, because we're going to have a lot of cap room in the next coming year or two, and it's just going to offer us a lot of freedom to do whatever, or, kind of select whatever team we want to do through free agency and the draft and such. And you can see, look at this, I think this is the first time that the CPU has flopped on me. Look at that. I was just doing some little up and under moves with Hedo Turkoglu, and it looks like Thaddeus Young just had to flop there. But anyway, Evan Turner now giving it to Damian Wilkins. Back to Turner, down low, and Wilkins. Nice ball movement by Turner and Wilkins. Nice two-man game there. Wilkins is going to get the layup. So now it's 28-27 Pistons on top. Stuckey at the top. Looks like he's getting the screen from Andre Drummond. He's going to spin off a little bit. He's wide open for 3, and Rodney Stuckey's going to pop that 3. I'm really getting used to Stuckey's shot now. I really like it. Him and Brandon Knight are both going to start hitting some more shots. You're going to see. That was one of the problems in the last video, was we just could not hit shots. But now you can see Royal Ivy with a nice tough layup getting there. Really a close game right now, back and forth. 36-34 now. Philly on top. Drummond on the boards. Outlet to Rodney Stuckey. Rodney Stuckey. He's looking. He's going to find Hedo Turkoglu. Turkoglu up and good after the pump fake there. So we tie the game up at 36, and the Sixers would call a timeout. Now Evan Turner running a little point guard. Gives it to Nick Young. Nick Young on the drive. He's going to dunk it home. Put the Sixers back on top 38-36. You can see the Sprite Slam cam there. I cut it out a little bit because I didn't want the video to be too much longer than it had to be. You can see Stuckey turns it over on the pick and roll there. That's one of Stuckey's problems. He does turn the ball over a little bit too much. And Evan Turner on the jam. Now the Sixers are starting to make a little bit of a run. You can see Turner's 4-4 from the field. He's had a really good day. But what is our answer? We're going to do a little pick and pop with Mirza Teletovic and he's going to hit that mid-range there. It's one of the reasons why I love Mirza, is he has a really nice jump shot in this game. I actually like his jump shot form too, but anyway, you can see there Thaddeus Young getting one of the big and one there, foul on Kyle Singler. And Thaddeus Young, I really like Thaddeus Young in real life and in this game. You see Brandon Knight with the buzzer beater. Nice shot by Brandon Knight. But I really like Thaddeus Young. I think that aside from the fact that Andrew Bynum might not play this year in real life just because of his knees, I kind of question the idea of trading for Andrew Bynum because he's had a history with knee problems. But I like the idea of getting rid of Andre Iguodala and trying to get a big man for the Sixers. I don't know if Andrew Bynum is the right man. I think when healthy, Bynum makes that team, maybe not a title contender, but it makes them a high playoff seed in the East. I can say that for sure. Because what they were missing last year was a big man presence, and they missed it. They didn't have a top scorer, and I think Bynum can be a 20-point scorer. Iggy's not really a big scorer. He kind of decides to distribute it a little bit too much. It doesn't have the best offensive games. Lockdown defender. But, it's kind of like a mini LeBron, actually, which is, although not the scorer, but, he gets blocks, steals, rebounds, assists. And I really like Thaddeus Young. I'm glad he's going to get a bigger chance to play. He's pretty much been moved to the power forward position, though. I kind of like him better at the small forward position because it kind of creates some mismatches both ways. But anyway, I'm just glad to see Thaddeus Young's going to get some playing time this year. You can see Andrew Bynum misses the layup. Stuckey on the boards. Stuckey's been getting a lot of rebounds for us lately. Outlet to Brandon Knight. Brandon Knight's going to pull it back out. Hit Stuckey for 3. And I was about to say Brandon Stuckey. Rodney Stuckey cuts the lead to 7. But Darrell right now on the drive is going to jam that home for the Sixers. They go back up by 9. Darrell Wright, former Warrior. I really liked him in Golden State. I think he'll thrive in Philly. But you can see the nice court vision by Johnny Flynn there. Flynn's sanity. He's going to give it to Mirza on the little, not really fast break. You kind of just inbound it. And then ran up the court. Corey Maggette. Whoa. Where did that come from? Jamming it home, getting the poster. So now it's 66-73. And look at this. Johnny Flynn's fighting for it. And it's a jump ball between Flynn Sanity and Andrew Bynum, a.k.a. Mushroom Top. And who do you guys think is going to win this one? I'm putting my bets on Johnny Flynn. Never mind. So Drew Holiday now pulls it back out. Holiday top of the key. Flynn on him. He's going to find Nick Young, and you can't leave Nick Young open. He is a sharpshooter. Averaged about 17 points per game with the Wizards last year before he got traded. But now Corey Maggette and 1. He would come up big for us this game. Look at him getting hyped. He's really liking this Pistons crowd right now. Not crowd, but he's liking this Pistons team because this game's in Philly. But Stuckey now up and under. No, he's going to give it to Knight. And Brandon Knight hits another mid-range jumper. The lead is down to 4. And now next possession for the Pistons. Stuckey drives in. He's looking. Is he going to pull it back out? He's going to give it to Hedo Turkoglu. Now Turkoglu with Turner on him. 2 oversized type of players. And now Stuckey for 3. He hits that one. It's a 1-point game. This Pistons team is energized. 79-76 now. Get it to Greg Monroe. This is something we should have done more of all game. Get it to Monroe down low on Thaddeus Young. That is a pure mismatch. Monroe is a 6'11" strong center. Thaddeus Young's a 6'8" guy who can, like I said, probably should play small forward more. But anyway, Drew Holiday now is going to find Thaddeus Young for the standing dunk. So now Stuckey driving in. Stuckey pump fakes, goes up, and he gets the and 1. Rodney Stuckey's going to go to the line. Chance to make it a 2-point game once again with time winding down in the fourth quarter. About 6 minutes left. So now Rodney Stuckey going down to the corner. What's he going to do? He's going to find Corey Maggette. Maggette for 3, and he hits it. Corey Maggette is coming up big. He's got 13 points on 5-6 shooting. Now Stuckey's going to pull up. Missed that one. Greg Monroe on the boards. Greg Monroe up. Gives it to Maggette again. 4-3. Corey Maggette. And the Pistons lead by 2. Corey Maggette is coming up huge for this Detroit Pistons team. Now Nick Young puts up a tough shot. Greg Monroe on the boards. And he says Corey Maggette on the break. You know what Maggette's about to do. He takes liftoff. It's a 4-point game. The Pistons are starting to build themselves some separation from this Philadelphia 76ers team. And now on the inbound play, Brandon Knight. Off ball cutting. He's open. Drew Holiday doesn't see him. He's open in the corner. Baseline jumper. Puts it in. Pistons by 6. And the Sixers are on their heels at this point. Now Pistons up 6 once again. Brandon Knight, tough layup, and 1. The Pistons up by 8, looking to go up by 9. They would not. Knight would miss the free throw. Now it's a 6-point game once again. Brandon Knight crossing over, going to the lane, and he dunks it home. You can see how energized I am in this commentary because I was energized when I played this game. And basically after that point, we would end up winning the free throw battle. You know, they fouled us, we would make our free throws, they would make a shot, foul us again. Same old, same old. We would end up winning this game, though, so we improved to, I think that made us 3-6 on the season. We were 2-6 coming into this game, so a slow start. Hopefully we can pick things up after this game. And you can see we win 105-98. It was a pretty even game. They actually dominated us in a lot of categories. We outscored them on the bench, though, and we out-rebounded them, which is always a big thing. Nick Young dropped 30, but he took 33 shots. That's pretty ridiculous for a guy who, I don't even think he starts, so... Anyway, Kwame Brown, Stephen A. Smith would call him Kwame, but Kwame Brown there with the Sixers. And you can see Brandon Knight, 25 points, Stuckey, 22. McGetty came out big for us late with 18. But anyway, that is going to wrap up this video, so I thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'm going to leave you with the player of the game highlights, and as I'm out. Peace.
I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey. Well, I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey. Said I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. And if I share with